Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 201. Oh my gosh. We got to get used to saying 200 now. That is absolutely insane. Let's find an opponent. We're sitting at 1748 and we find an 1800. We get the white pieces. E4. Sicilian defense. I feel like we're going to start to see this a bit more than we have been. And he goes E6. So he wants this push. That's okay. We're just going to continue with our setup. He immediately goes there. I think the move is this. If he pushes, then we give a check, trade it off, and then rotate our knight backwards. And of course, if he takes, we'll just take back. Yeah, so let's give a check. He's going to block, probably with the bishop, and then we'll take. Oh, wait, what am I doing? He took here. He took the pawn. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, now we take, obviously. That's completely wrong, but I feel like this might be a decent move here. Just to preserve the knight, rather than taking here and just allowing them to come over. I don't see a need for that. Queen e2 could probably be a move. If I go queen e2, takes. Do you have any tempo moves? I guess he could go here, but then that hangs his pawn. I like the looks of queen e2. And then we'll play d3, castle. Okay, so he goes for that. We'll take. So it looks like he's protecting the pawn and getting ready to do this to attack this pawn. I think we can just play d3 here, which will open up the bishop, meaning that after knight f6, this pawn's protected. You might actually be looking to castle long too. Yeah, there it is. So I have this check. That wouldn't be a good move, I don't think. This isn't a move because I just take. I actually kind of like the look of this check. And if he were to block with the knight, then I think I have this. No, he's offering a queen trade. Don't quite want to go into a queen trade. This doesn't attack the pawn. It's protected. Let's take. Let's go ahead and take. If he takes with the knight, we might jump in, try to get a trade. Or is that a good idea? Should I just castle? If I go here, takes. Can I hold on to this pawn is the question. I think so. Let's go for this. Okay, so I'm thinking takes, and then castles to protect the pawn. Also, the pawn's already protected. I don't know what I'm going on about. Yeah, let's just go ahead and castle now. So he wants to attack this. I think we just need to connect our rooks with a move like bishop to d2, because this rook's not doing anything. Maybe take space as well could be an idea to prevent him from expanding over here. Could play c3, trying for d4. But once again, if I go here and here, takes, we have an isolated pawn. That really doesn't seem that great. Rook here indicates that he wants to push and probably take with the rook. I don't have to, like if he pushes, I don't have to take though. I can always go here. So let's put our rook on the open file as well. Or semi-open, I guess. And then maybe we try to rook lift, attack this pawn. These pawns are a little bit weak. Yeah, he's trying to double up. I like this idea. So yeah, let's go ahead and put a rook on f3 and then just try to go to h3 and start attacking him. I mean, if he pushes this pawn, is there actually anything there? Is what I want to know. Push, takes. I don't even have to take push. I go here. If he were to take, oh, now takes. Yeah, but I mean, I can just solidify everything maybe. Here, and push, and it's all becoming weak. How do I actually put any pressure on that though? Could also go here, give up a pawn to get in on this. This strengthens his center though. I'm gonna play a3 to try and go here. I think I can continue like this. If he pushes, we can just take. Okay. He pushes. So it seems like he's gonna have some, we're gonna have some trades here. I could go king over, but then he wins his pawn, no? We're gonna take. So I take, he takes. I go king here. He can't win this pawn. It splits my pawns though. think we're going to do this. King here stops any infiltration. Oh, but he wins this pawn, doesn't... No, he doesn't. The rook protects. So he targets this, and if we get this trade, he's going to win this pawn. It's his idea. Can't protect that way. Could play here, and then if he plays this, then I can go here. Takes, maybe. Doesn't really seem that great, if I'm being totally honest. Oh wow, he goes all the way back to protect. I thought I had this though. I go here, takes. And if he takes, I take, and then I can push the pawn and protect. Rook protects. But I guess he can take here. No, he can't. Takes. I win 2 pawns, potentially. I completely overlooked that check. Yeah, it's not looking so great. Yeah, I completely overlooked that the bishop was protecting that pawn. He can probably play king e8. No, then I have rook check. King f7. King e8, I might have... No, I was going to say rook c3. Kind of busted here. Yeah, I guess he can go there. I can force a trade by going here, threatening to go check. So I go here, he takes, I take, then he takes. And we get in on the 7th. Here. I could play this now, but then I never have rook over. And even if I go here and get this check, he can go here. Not really. Here, only if he takes. Check, he goes here. It just doesn't look good for me. I can get in, but I'm thinking about bishop here, hitting this. I mean, his king is so passive that maybe we can try and utilize that. I go here, he has 1 check, but I think we can just simply move the king. Just go here. No, probably want to go here, but then he can take the pawn. Then the pawn hangs is the issue. Maybe we take, he takes, and then we play here so that when I go check and check, we get to attack the pawns. I think that's my plan. I'm going to take. And then we're going to play rook to c3, threatening to go check. He can go check, of course, too, but I don't think he will. Oh, okay. So I can go here. He can protect, maybe. Do I want to go this way? I feel like I need to go this way. But then he's just going to target these pawns, but then I can go here. Can't do that. So let's bring the king this way. He has no more checks. He can block like that, of course. Let's go rook here. We're going to just try to apply a little bit of pressure. And I want to bring my king up. And I should probably push those pawns. So he goes king there. Let's push the pawn. I need to make sure that the rook can never infiltrate here. I also have to look out for these 2 pawn pushes. And then rook check. Picking up my rook. Just keep my king here. Yeah, he's going to start to push those pawns. Can probably come forward with this one. So he can never push here unless he goes king up. We don't want to waste time pushing these pawns. That is one thing. Now my plan's to go here. Maybe? No. What is my plan? I don't know if I get in time. Let's calculate this. I go rook here. He continues to push his pawn. I go here. Rook takes. I take. So he goes here. Takes. King up here. Because I can't push this pawn any farther. Could gambit it to try and go here. No, that doesn't work. King's here. How many tempo do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a very close pawn race, but maybe going rook here originally was not a good plan. He also doesn't have to take. So let's see what he does here. And then we'll determine whether we're going to try for this rook trade. I don't think I can, but find out. So he goes king up. So if I go here now, takes, he can actually go here. And I think that would stop a lot of stuff. I could go back and just threaten this discovered check. That's really like one-sided though. One-sided. Could go back and try for this. I can't really make any progress. So I go here, he just goes here. Is that his point? I think I can freeze his pawns. Now he can't push. Let's go here. Let's try for the trick. I'm losing no matter what, but... Yeah, he just blocks. Fair game. Stop him from going here. He might just push this pawn. My king is just locked off. I can't get in. Takes here. Takes here. Takes here. I'm just way too slow there. What about here? Takes. Here, takes. Here. He has the opposition. I think I'm totally busted. Maybe I can blockade. I go here. He takes. I take. Takes. Can't get in. Oh, but he's just got... No, he doesn't have check. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, but he can just come here and check. He locks it down. So now I think he just needs to win that pawn. What he needs to do. Not really so sure how he's gonna make progress. Here, I'll just come back. Here. Oh, but he can just win. What? I was gonna say he can just win this pawn. It just goes here. But then I guess I go here. What's the point? This is the move. I think this was a little bit more accurate. Yeah. So I take, he takes. I go here. How does he get through? Take here. He can push the pawn. Take. King up. You can always protect it. I don't have many moves over here. I only have, like, this isn't even a move. I have one tempo, which he can just do this. Yeah, I think I needed to play this on that last move. Don't think I can go here. Takes. Not in time. If I drop back, if I go all the way back, push, take. Yeah, it's just, it comes down to that one tempo in the end game. If my king was up here, then takes, and we are just that much closer. What if I play here? If he plays this, I can go king up. No, but then he has this check. But I'm 3 squares away from promoting. That's the thing. Takes. King here. He can just do this. I go here. He can't really get in though. He can though because this pawn takes back. Takes. Or no. No. Hold up. Takes. King can't really get back here. But he's got an extra pawn. Takes. But the extra pawn is here. 3 squares away from promoting as well. So I can't get up and around. Yeah, that's just a nice move. I don't think I can take. I think rook back. If he pushes, takes a check. If he takes like this, we go here. And this, and he's 2 squares away. I don't know. I think our best fighting chance is with the rook. If he pushes the pawn, maybe we go rook check, but... Or not rook check, maybe we go here. Then he goes here, and then I can walk the king up, potentially. Yeah, he wants this pawn. Yeah, if he gets that pawn, he wins. That's the problem. And he knew that. It was the only counterplay. Unfortunate. But it's our own mistake that cost us the game. Yeah, he goes for the push first. Takes. I think we can take with check. First, just take. Now I'm wondering if I have this. If rook takes, I take. And we have 2 pawns connected. But then he can go here. It's kind of the issue. Maybe I have this. I don't know, let's go check. He's gotta go here maybe. He can't come in. He's gotta go backwards. Let's just go attack the pawn. Checks from behind. If he pushes, I think I have check. Then he goes here. But then I can take. Oh, but if... Yeah, only if he pushes. Then I have this. He'll probably just take the pawn. Let's go ahead and take. We need to stop any checks. So we need to do stuff like this, potentially. Yes, sir. So I go here. Does he have push? No, because we have this. Then here takes. So let's go here. Stop this check. Rook in. He can't come forward, but he can give a check. But then I go here. Also have check, but I think taking the pawn is important so that we have some kind of pass pawn ourselves. Here, check, takes. Yeah, I think we might have actually trapped ourselves too far away. Takes. Yeah, maybe we underestimated this. But maybe we have rook here. And if that, then we have this check. But then he can block. Then takes. Push, and we're not in time. We're just constantly not in time. Yeah, this was a mistake. We'll just take. Go here. He can't go here, I don't think, because then I don't have that actually. But I can keep his king confined. Oh, okay. So how do I win this? He can never move any of these pieces. Rook here, maybe? No? Oh, he's trying to get this. Maybe I go rook here. If he plays this, I go here. Takes. But then he's in time. Okay, he attacks. Yeah, now he escapes. He can push. Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't really let him queen, but he can just go here. And he always gets behind the pawn. And I'm curious to see if I had some kind of stalemate. Takes. Are we in time? He can't go there. Maybe we get a draw. I can't lock in. It's going to be very, very close. Yeah, we can go here. He gives a check. We go here. We're threatening to promote, so he's got to stop that. Can't play this. He could... No, he can't do that. Here I have this promotes, and then check here. Okay, we go back. And it's a draw. Oh my gosh. I can finally breathe. Let's take a look at that. We shouldn't have won, or we should not have drew that. Apparently, it was a very equal game. He was completely winning at one point, and then completely winning at the next point. But we both played with pretty much an 85% accuracy, and he got the best out of me in the opening. Now this, yeah, I mean, here you just take. Right? But for some reason, I just kind of confused. I just assumed he was going to push for some reason. And when he pushes, you go check, blocks, takes. Not king takes, what the hell? Knight takes, queen takes, one of the two. And then you just slide the knight back like this. Let's see, let's go up here. Yeah, we went into an endgame very early, and he was just completely winning. Now, I thought this was a weird, but I mean, it's a good move. There's nothing I could really do. I gave up that pawn. And what am I supposed to do here? I'm supposed to go for this check. King f8, or king f7, and then it's pretty much what I did. Just in a little bit of a reverse order. And it's not bad. This is a mistake, though. So I'm supposed to go check anyways. King up. Is that the move? Yeah, king up. I can't get in here, but maybe it's because I can go ahead and harass these pawns. Computer says to play a4. It's a tough position to play for white. But it got worse and worse and worse as the game went on. We kind of didn't know what to do. And he played that. We could not do this. That's best? What? I thought he's just completely winning here. I guess he can't really get in. Has to play a6. What if he doesn't play a6? I guess the king's now tied down to protecting this pawn. So he wants to make waiting moves. King away. King e5. Wait, what? King c3. It literally says it's the best move in the lines, but then Stockfish decides that this is better. So we're just wasting our waiting moves, and then when he moves, you're gonna get in. Go backwards, apparently. I don't know. Endgames are confusing as hell. I decide that taking's not a good decision, because then I have no counterplay whatsoever. And then we infiltrate on the 7th rank, and that's what caused him a lot of problems. He gave me this pawn. Pushes, takes. And then I can confine him. Did I do a good job here? I did a good job until this move. What did I have to do? Push your pawn. But I was thinking, what happens after this? Apparently here, he takes, and then I go here. Am I just setting up some kind of like checkmate, potentially on the back rank? King has only this square. This is the best move. Anyways, rook comes in. He should have just pushed, apparently. Then we play another miss, which is going backwards. But his king escapes, and then we start to run our king towards where our pawn's going to be. We have to sacrifice. This is a mistake. He had to get behind the pawn, and he was winning. But now we're just in time. Just in time. Look at that. We've been practicing a little bit of endgames. I hope you guys can see that from this draw. We pulled it off. I had a performance elo of 2000. He had a performance elo of 2050. That's enough analyzing. Let's play a second game. I just checked this guy's profile out. He is 2200 in blitz. That's insane. And our camera's dead. Alright, we got the camera back in action. We've lost a minute. Alright, so he decides to take the pawn. We're going to take back, obviously. Now, there's two moves that I'm used to seeing. I don't think either of them are really that great. Just go ahead, just develop. We're going to play very solid and normal. Last time, I left my king in the center of the board and got annihilated. We're not doing that today. So he develops the knight. I think we can just either put the bishop here or here. If I put the bishop here, he'll probably play this. I don't think I'm too worried about that, but could also play, yeah, if I go bishop g4, I'm committed to taking. Not the worst thing in the world. It's kind of what I'm used to. Let's go ahead and play stuff that I'm used to. Yeah, he develops the knight, so he's got pressure on this. It's not undefended yet, but we're just going to play e6, be very solid, and then develop the knight, bishop. Maybe go here first? No, let's develop the knights first. He wants to get rid of it. Sure thing. Sure thing, boss. Let's go. Let's go ahead, develop our bishop now. Maybe that was inaccurate because of this. Yeah, he doesn't go for that. We're going to go ahead and play a6 to stop the knight from coming in. I'm assuming he'll pin my knight. And I also have this move, forking the bishop and queen, which seems pretty decent. So if I go here and he takes, I can take first with check. But if I go here, do we need to complicate things? I knew this move was going to happen, but is it a good move is the question. I go here, he probably plays this. We take, he goes here. I go here, he has a check. But then I can go here. Yeah, I like this knight move. A little intermezzo. My point is, he can't stay on these squares to keep pressuring this knight. And if he takes, trying to attack my queen, I take with check, opening up his king, and then recapture with pressure here. And then maybe we take, he's got this, but then there's potential forks here. Could be scary for him. He just goes all the way back. That's interesting. I don't see a reason to move my knight. I think I can just castle or kick the bishop away. If that, then I would probably play this and keep my king in the center of the board. I know it's kind of risky play, but it's how we be doing it. Yeah, let's just get rid of that bishop. He might even go back and attack my knight. But the moment that he attacks my knight, I'll just take this. If he goes here, we always have this move. But then, does he have sacrifices? He might. Anyway, so let's take. Now we could maybe force him to weaken his structure. Here with a move like that. I guess he's got this move. That's weakening in itself as well. So maybe we could play here. But then this comes with tempo, which I don't like. Knight's back. He wants to get rid of this knight. Can't say I blame him. Here he probably meets us with this. I think it's time. Take. Probably pick up a pawn. Actually, if he takes like this, and I were to take here, might have push takes. No, be protected. So I think if I were to take the b2 pawn, I would actually get my queen trapped. So let's not do that. Yeah, takes. I think he simply can just push. And that pawn is protected by the knight. Can't take here, protected by the queen. But that's okay. So we have checkmate threats, but easily stopped. No need to play that. I might just castle. This seems okay. I don't see any tempo moves that he has. Let's just put the rook on the semi-open file. So he pushes there. What's his point? He's trying to capitalize on me not castling. I'm wondering if I can take now. If he takes, then we just like infiltrate. Takes. I don't really like that though, because then he can always go here. Stockfish probably isn't afraid, but I am. What about this move? Then he hits us with this. No, he doesn't. Here, if this. I just don't like that. I don't really want to castle though. Here, here. Oops. Here, here. Then maybe we can just go here. I don't think he'd want to do this. Is my queen getting trapped? No, if I go here, he has this move. Here, here. See, what I'm trying to do is... So, my computer space was full, and the rest of the video had cut off. So, here we are. I guess I'm just going to recap going forward from this position, because this is where we were. My opponent played c4, and I mean, it's just a free pawn, but I was, you know, kind of scared to take and allow this, but there's not really anything to be scared of apparently. So he brought the queen up, he had to defend mate, we get this, and then I play h5. My idea was just h5, h4, trying to deflect this pawn away. But we just needed to castle here. I was just getting a little too ambitious. He attacks the bishop, I just go all the way back. He attacks the queen, we go all the way back. We keep this battery. And he plays d5. We take. And he plays knight there, cutting the battery off. And then we play h4. He could have just took the pawn with the tempo on the queen, which I was fully aware of, but I just didn't care. I was too hyper-focused on trying to get there. Anyways, we just play king f8, getting out of the way. He takes the pawn, I take, he takes, and then we sacrifice the rook. Yeah, we got a little too ambitious here. My idea, takes, king moves, we go here. We win. But we overlooked this move. So my opponent does exactly that. And then he defends, and we go back, which just blunders a fork, takes, and then we play there and resign. Because we did not feel like playing on. And I think my opponent might be a little bit underrated because he's 2200 blitz with like 400 games. But he gained 55 points from this game, which tells me he has not played many rapid games. So he's likely actually like a 1900, 2000 rated player minimum. He played much better. I'm not making any excuses. I had a couple blunders. I got too tunnel visioned on trying to go for the battery. He had an 86.9% accuracy. I had an 80.4. 2100 performance elo by him, 1800 by me. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you tomorrow.